Now let's see what we can do about this artifact.
We need to shield the artifact they've got here right away.
Using Garneau's data, I should be able to accomplish this without difficulty.
There we go.
Damn thing's been here the whole time. Why weren't we affected?
Perhaps the amount of time spent near the artifact is key. After a certain duration, it affords Leviathan an impressive mind control capability.
But is it an ally?
I'd call it dangerous as hell. Bryson's assistant tried to kill me.
Perhaps Leviathan was controlling him to protect itself, diverting people away from its trail.
Maybe. It just shows we don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Nope.
Despite the risk, this artifact remains our only link to finding Leviathan. Perhaps we could find more information about it here in the lab.
Maybe.
Agreed. Bryson's team might have turned up something we missed. I'll look around.
Alright. Search for clues.
Bryson's assistant, Hadley. Do we have an update on his status?
He is in a vegetative state. The doctors believe it is permanent.
But the miners recovered when the artifact was destroyed.
Hadley lost consciousness when he attempted to answer our questions about Leviathan. It may have been a deliberate attempt to silence him permanently.
Oh, man. Energy emission tests. Derek Hadley. Initial tests. Artifact tests negative for infrared and ultraviolet emissions. No gamma or X-ray radiation detected. Follow-up tests. Artifact does not react to application of various stimuli. Internal readings inconclusive. No progress in determining age. Guess I stayed here all night finding out that this thing isn't really important. Fell asleep at desk. Conclusion. Artifact is definitely inert and safe. Recommend keeping it here for reference. We should all be near it. Maybe more useful than Leviathan in the long run. Recommend we abandon hunt for Leviathan and seek more productive studies. Obviously, it got to him.
They were testing the artifact for energy emissions.
And found nothing. Still, I recommend leaving it shielded.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
Anything interesting about the artifact structure?
It is not constructed of the same compounds used in standard Reaper technology. Beyond that, nothing of relevance.
Let's see. Anything over here? Hello, Sovereign.
Edie, what project was Garneau working on when he found the artifact?
Basilisk.
Got anything on Basilisk?
Several ships, a mythical creature, and a rare mid-tier enemy type in the Galaxy of Fantasy video game. It possesses a gaze attack capable of triggering synced animation kills. Player forums describe it as overpowered.
I meant the project, Edie.
Oh. Then, no.
There's got to be something here on this artifact. What about the server?
Bryson's assistant wiped the office server and destroyed all backups, likely before killing Bryson. However, records show new messages on Bryson's personal comm terminal upstairs.
Could be worth a look.
A message from Dr. Bryson's daughter, Anne. According to my records, she worked with her father.
I'm at the dig site in the Pylos Nebula. Project Scarab paid off. I've got another artifact like the one Garneau found. I think it could be affecting people's behavior. You need to shield the one in your office. I tried to warn Garneau, but I can't get through. We've got Reaper scouts coming in toward the main site. I'm heading to the secondary base to grab what research I can.
Anne Bryson was attempting to contact Garneau on the asteroid colony. She seems to know something about the artifact.
She's in trouble.
She sounded worried.
If Reaper forces were approaching, her concern was warranted.
Let's hope we get to her before they do.
She said she was in the Pylos Nebula, working for Project Scarab. That cluster contains several systems. I'll call up the nebula on the galaxy map. We may also search the lab for clues to narrow down her location.
Alright. Where could she be?
The Reapers. Let's hope we find Anne before they do. Does anything in Anne Bryson's work history suggest where she might be?
Nothing relevant.
Any idea if Project Scarab involved Element Zero?
Unlikely. We may learn more from the Project Requisitions Locker.
Any correlation between Project Scarab and these unexplained creature sightings?
Not beyond Leviathan itself.
Force Aurora. Current travel requisitions. Project Basilisk. Team leader Alex Garneau. MSV Kirkwall. Bryson Icarus.
Anne Bryson flew out on a ship called the Icarus. Can you track its movements?
No. The Reapers have disrupted civilian comm buoys. But we might learn more if we find the ship's specifications. There are specifications for several ships here. We need to find the Icarus.
The Icarus.
The Icarus. Here we go.
The ship has enhanced electrostatic discharge cells. They facilitate long-range FTL travel.
So they jumped to the Pylos Nebula by mass relay, then flew to another system.
Yes. Otherwise, they would have chartered a less expensive ship.
Huh.
Okay, we can rule out the relay system. What about criminal activity in the Pylos Nebula?
Because the area is part of the Attica Traverse, criminal reports are unreliable at best.
Ooh, hello.
Access card. Any idea what it opens?
The Requisitions Locker. According to records, it was last used by Anne Bryson to obtain equipment for Project Scarab.
Aha. So now we can open this locker.
Let's see what Anne Bryson requisitioned for Project Scarab.
Missing equipment.
Wind protection gear. Water recycling equipment. Didn't need an environmental suit.
Based on what Anne Bryson did or did not requisition, the dig site was arid but habitable.
Get me a filter for systems with compatible planets.
Huh. Okay.
Based on the search data, it is one of these two systems.
It's that
Based
system
on the
right
data,
there.
only one system remains a viable possibility.
Good. Let's go get Anne Bryson.
Alright. We found the particular system. And I just leveled up. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Alright, before we go after her, there are a couple of things I want to turn in. I did find a couple of more open systems that had opened up, and found some things to turn into some people. So let's first head to the Presidium. See if there's anybody there I can turn stuff into. I also got to go to the embassies because I did go to Dakuna, so I'm sure I got to talk to the Elcor ambassador. And there's another Elcor at Purgatory that I got to talk to because I did find what he was talking about. In fact, I think I found all but one left of the Cerberus side quest. Can you imagine? Can you believe it? All the people that were wanting stuff, I have almost found all of them. I think all but one. I think I would find it later on, like in a couple more missions, like main story missions. All right, let's take a look. No one here. Not there either. Yep, Angry Elcor at Purgatory. Consultant at the hospital, and ambassador. Alright, so let's first go to the hospital, then we'll head to the embassies, and then we'll head to Purgatory, and then head straight to the Normandy from
Spectral
there.
status recognized. One moment, please.
Ah, yes. So wonderful. So beautiful, so peaceful. You'd never know that the galaxy was nearing the end. We've always gotten that kind of feeling from the Citadel since the first game, that it was all to make some kind of illusion. That, oh, everything is just so wonderful. No need to worry about anything. Talk about a big stinking lie.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Ah, here we go. Right here.
Excuse me. I recovered the rings of Elune. They're waiting in Bay D24.
That's wonderful. Thank you. My people will treat this miraculous find as a call to support their local hospitals.
Alright, there we go. That was quick. It helps that she was literally
Vector
right
status
next to the
recognized.
elevator.
Please, one moment, please.
Seeing that same loading screen over and over,
Now arriving
it just
at
makes me miss the
William
elevators. Alright, let's talk to the ambassador.
Utterly sincere. Thank you for your assistance, Commander. This is not a debt we can repay.
Were you able to evacuate any civilians?
Yes,
How many?
not enough.
Aww, I'm sorry. You can tell you sound so sad.
Spectre status recognized. One moment,
Feels-
please.
They were able to save some civilians, but not enough. I'm telling you, I miss those elevators. I would take the elevators from the first game over this. You would be able to go down, just hear your squad mates talk, and be able to hear. I think it was like the Mass Effect theme, but elevator music-esque. It's like, it's the one time I don't mind hearing elevator music. It's more entertaining than that.
Now arriving at Ward.
Here's the angry Elcor.
Purgatory.
I recovered the Code of the Ancients from Dakuna. It's waiting for you in Bay D24.
With shock and joy. Really, this is wonderful news. Thank you, human. Sincerely, this will greatly aid our people.
Good to know.
With sincere gratitude, thank you, human.
Alright, let's take a look. Mission summary. See? All I have left is this Cerberus Ciphers one. And I'm not going to be able to get that until later. But other than that, I mean, think about all these other Citadel things to find. I was like, look at this. Look at all these. I was actually able to find and hunt down every single one of these. It's all about, you know, it's all basically a matter of just either looking around during side missions or just exploring systems as they opened up as you progressed further into the game. Alright, let's get back to the Normandy and let's go after Dr. Ann Bryson.